They think I have treats. As one goes running away. Look who's dust bathing. There's Yeti. So chickens dust bathe to keep mites off their body. Yeah, you two have been good layers. And you've probably been the best rooster of them all. Okay. Well, it's a cloudy. What do you want to call it? Overcast day. We had rain this morning. It was actually warm this morning. It's gotten cooler. It's about 55 degrees outside. And 75 inside. Yeah. It doesn't show up, but it says 87.4. So that's the. So I just kicked on the water. So had the video, last video, getting everything planted. So water actually, or the system actually watered earlier. I just kicked it on a second time so I can come out here and do this. I'm going to do this all one-handed without getting everything soaked. So add some water to the starts. So. About every other day I have to water these. But everything's grown really good. Yeah, it should be enough. So then it'll just soak up water from underneath and everything will be nice. I'm actually going to hit these on the top. See if I can do this without. Just to get some moisture up top here. That's Rusty in the background. Just to give them some extra moisture. These are pepper plants. So, heirloom seeds. So I'll save these seeds and next year be able to get another batch. So I'm out here at the hydrant. Got one of these Nelson off. And 3 o'clock left side is supposed to be running for how long? Because I stopped at 90 minutes. And so we're going to start this back up. Roll this up to 90 minutes. And I can hear the well pump running. So we're actually on solar today. So now that is going to push water down the green hose, follow the green hose. What is the green hose going to be watering? That's right. Yeah. Boom. we have blueberry. So blueberry bushes in there. So replant it. Last year had a little mishap. Huh, blue cap. I should go grab that. Had a mishap last year. Had plants and these two with the stakes. They got mowed over, and what we bought to replace it didn't really grow. So reinvest in blueberries. I got one on the other side of the property that's doing good. I would love to get moved over here. And the dogs want to talk too, so. Oh boy. Huh? What's up, Mr. Pirate? Huh? Mr. Pirate is like 15 years old. He thinks he's a puppy still. He's healthy. He used to have like a little goatee on his lower lip, I think it was. Kind of like a, but now he's got the full beard going on. So, what have I been doing in the last couple days? Well, besides rotating my solar panels by hand, we have been creating a new plot. No, that barn is not mine, but I wish it was. Mr. Simon, he's our newest addition. So what I've done is I have bought some of that paper you put down on construction sites to act as a weed barrier. Then I borrowed a friend of mine's backhoe tractor. It's got a nice big 2-yard bucket on it. And then down the road, a friend of mine had, this is actually three-year-old cow manure compost. It's glorious. So took it, spread it out. Bugs have been horrible, except in the mornings. Probably could get out there right now. I might get out here and start spreading this out a little more, since the bugs don't seem to be too bad. But my next electrical project is I'm going to put a pole, yeah, about right out there. Get that to focus again. And I'm going to mount these panels on the pole. So all I have to do is go out and hand turn them. So they'll actually be about 25 feet in front of the big array. So the shadow, even in the wintertime, shouldn't get in the way. So yeah, I got Mr. Pirate trotting around and Miss Sadie. Let's see if I can. She plays with rocks. I know, I got this in my intro too. She's been doing it forever. We call the rocks Wilson. We say be nice to Wilson. But she just kind of, yeah, she tears up the grass around it and then noses it around. But I will say, no rabbits will survive in this fenced-in area. Many times she brought us the head of a rabbit as her trophy. So, oh, welcome to the homestead. You got to entertain yourself sometimes. Just a little update of what's going on around the homestead. As I've shown you, we've got the greenhouse planted. So it'll be exciting to see that come up. Just actually got off the phone earlier with one of our tribe members. Wanted to borrow my tiller, and because I have a new vehicle. I have yet to get a hitch on this vehicle, so I'm like, you can come pick it up if you want, borrow it. So you may just do that. But yeah, we are all 100% working on growing stuff. Our shelves are getting a little bare, and I think like my green beans may last until July when I start canning again, and also eating fresh. So can't wait for that. I love fresh green beans. So said sow quite a few times. Yes, I'm sowing seeds. I suggest everybody else do the same thing. Oh, it's just been one of those days. It's like I said, it's overcast. It's 50. It was supposed to be, golly, I was thinking it was supposed to be like up in the 60s or 70s today, but nope, it's overcast. It's kind of cold. Yesterday, my wife and I were talking about the new plot that I just showed you. And she's like, why don't you do the winter squashes in there? Do the two sisters, not the three sisters. Because I really don't want to do beans in with the corn, because I'm actually going to probably plant the corn small, narrow rows, because I don't want to cultivate it. Which freed up a lot of room in our main garden. And let's see here, I think that opened up 6 rows, because I always plant the squash with 2 empty rows on either side, so it gives room to spread. So I totally redid my plot, which is kind of exciting because there's things I left out. I've got one spot where I'm gonna do I do radishes for father-in-law. He loves radishes, so I always do a small section of radishes for him. Those only take 25 to 28 days, so after that I am going to be planting something after that. I don't have the plot in front of me, so I couldn't tell you what it is. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. I'm ready to go. I mean, obviously we got the chickens producing eggs. I've got cattle across the street with the neighbors. So I think he said sometime soon. I think he's got to finish another, he's a builder too. He's got to finish whatever project he's on, and then he's going to start working on the barn. And as soon as he does that, I am going to jump in with him and lend him a hand, just to be a good neighbor. Plus, I want access to. I buy meat from him, so. But yeah, it's starting to happen around here. Everybody keeps talking about it. It's like, start getting ready. If you're not getting ready now, what are you doing? You need to forget about the grocery stores. Forget about Amazon or Walmart delivery, or I don't even know what else is out there anymore, and start producing for yourself, whether it be food or whatever supplies you need. Wood, start going out cutting. It's like I have a whole little storage. Boy, those chickens are noisy. Storage that I keep adding more and more wood to. Someone has, hey, can you come cut up some wood that fell down? And so I cut that up, bring it up, throw it in the storage unit. I have a wood stove. Actually, I think there's a video up on YouTube that I just hooked it up just to hook it up. That will go in the house if and when it's needed. Pray that day never comes, but the way this world's looking to churn south, I'm preparing to be ready. So I need to pick up some more plumbing, so I can take water and heat it on the stove, and then run it through the house to get the far corners of the house somewhat warm. I'm not looking for 80-degree temperatures, but I'm also not looking to see pipes freeze either. So just doing the things. I suggest everybody do the same. Times are getting interesting, and keep your head on a swivel. That's all I can really say. It's like, I talked to one lady in our tribe who used to be an editor of a paper, and I said, where do you get your news from? And she just started rattling off, I mean, non-traditional places. I mean, she was part of the traditional news media, being an editor of a newspaper, and so it was refreshing to hear that. She's like, okay, check these sources out, and a lot of good reporting that she's finding. So I've been keeping an eye on that stuff too. But yeah, it's getting a little strange out there, folks, so be prepared. So till next time, prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually. Days are starting to get dark. We need to be the light. I'll talk to you next time.